Hi, this is Melanie Geralds for Bass City Beat. Bass City Beat has teamed up for a second time with Parahaunt for another paranormal investigation. Tonight we're standing outside Holly Jean Designs, where some strange incidences have led the owners to believe that their mother may be visiting them from the other side. I don't know if I'm a believer, but I'm definitely going to keep an open mind. So since they've asked Parahaunt to come check it out, come with me on my first paranormal investigation.
Tonight we don't know what we're going up against. We know that the place has a lot of activity according to the business owners, and what we're going to do is bring our equipment in, our infrared cameras, our EVP digital voice recorders, our EMF meters, to try to get some sort of electrical disturbance, to try to detect anything we can in the house.
We've been having incidences here, but in the summer we had a major incident. My 2 employees were here, and the back door opened, a breeze came through, and the door closed. And my employees are getting a little jumpy.
Tonight we're doing an investigation for Holly Jean Design Embroidery. They're in a great location. They don't want to move because of a potential haunting, so they've asked Parahaunt to help. So this is how we're going into this. We don't know what we're going to find. Pam, you're going to do the EVPs again. You're going to take a digital voice recorder and go into one of the rooms and see what you can find. We'll all be quiet for that. We're going to have Bob and Sherry do some EMF work, electromagnetic fields, see what we can find in there. Scott and I are going to walk around, talk to the, see what we feel about the place. At the end of the night, we're probably going to do a circle, and we're going to try to contact Betty and see if she's willing to move on. If it's time for her to move on, let her know that maybe she's scaring the people a little bit, and maybe it's time to move on. But let's get some evidence that she's actually there.
Right.
You guys ready?
Ready.
We're ready. Let's go.
Well, we think it may be our mother. She had always said that if there was a way of coming back, she would.
Well, I'd like to say we can expect to see stuff floating across the room and stuff, but I'm afraid usually we don't see anything quite that exciting. However, you just never know. Everything we see will be a surprise.
Sometimes you expect things, other times you're not sure what you're going to get when you walk into wherever you're going.
The specific equipment we're going to be using is an EMF meter, which is an electromagnetic meter, detects electromagnetic fields. We're also going to be using digital voice recorders, which is to detect EVPs, which is electronic voice phenomena. We're also going to be using infrared video cameras, which basically you need complete darkness for. These are infrared. That's to see if there's any spiritual orbs or mists or anything that you can't see in regular light. Infrared will pick up. We're also going to be taking digital photographs also of the entire place to see if there's any activity that way also.
As I am picking up a slight movement on it in this area. As an intern, that's all we can pretty much do right now, just to basically learn what the group does, how the equipment works, and what things to look for.
The infrared and the EMF meter, they both were pretty precise as far as showing us that there was some spiritual activity. We actually saw orbs gather at the bottom of the chair that Christina was sitting in.
I'm kind of interested in listening to the digital voice recorder because she was actually asking questions out loud, and hopefully we were getting some responses. So maybe we have some good EVPs, but we don't know right now. We're going to spend the weekend going over all that footage and trying to decipher if we have anything. Well, I think they feel a lot better that we kind of confirmed that it pretty much is their mother that's hanging around here. It's not anything bad. It's basically the unknowing that was really getting them kind of worked up. I think they're better with it now, knowing that one of their loved ones is looking out for them and in here and a part of their lives.
Well, my first paranormal investigation was very interesting, and I definitely had fun and learned a lot. Unfortunately, there wasn't very much action tonight, but I did get to see orbs with the infrared camera. And Betty, if that was you, thank you for sharing your presence with us tonight. And I'd also like to give a special thanks to Parahaunt for inviting us along on another paranormal investigation. If you want more information, you can definitely check out www.miparahaunt.com. That's all for us tonight. So for Bass City Beat, I'm Melanie Geralds.